Today, we're diving deep into the top 4 most valuable state quarter dollars that have shocked collectors worldwide with jaw-dropping auction prices, could be worth hundreds, thousands, or even millions of dollars. These aren't just coins, they're rare treasures hiding in plain sight. From elusive mint errors to ultra-low mintages, each of these quarters has a story that could turn an ordinary find into an extraordinary payday. The rare 1999 Connecticut state quarter dollar errors, coins that slipped past the mint's inspection, only to become treasures hunted by collectors worldwide today, will uncover the history of the Connecticut quarter, the jaw-dropping mistakes that make certain ones worth a fortune, and exactly how to spot one in your own change. And make sure you stay until the end, because I'll reveal an error that sold for more than the price of a brand new luxury car. The birth of the Connecticut state quarter. The year was 1999, the start of the legendary 50 state quarters program, one of the most ambitious coin series in U.S. mint history. The program promised 5 new quarters every year, each celebrating a state's unique heritage. Connecticut was the last state quarter released in 1999, following Delaware, Pennsylvania, New Jersey, and Georgia. Its design features the charter oak, a sprawling and majestic tree tied deeply to the state's history. Off-center strike, $6,000 to $9,000. Double strike error, $15,000 to $10,000. Missing clad layer, $27,000 to $35,000. Die clash and cut errors, $23,000 to $40,000. Real auction results. Here are some real-world sales that shocked collectors. Off-center 60% strike, MS65 sold for $30,000 in 2019. Double strike with flip over, MS67 brought $37,000 in 2020. Wrong planchet on dime blank hammered at $45,000 in 2016. Broad strike MS66 sold for $20,000 in 2018. These numbers prove that condition plus rarity plus dramatic error equals serious money. How to identify a rare Connecticut error quarter? When searching your change, follow this checklist. Check the edges. Missing reading may mean a broad strike. Look for off-center designs. Even small shifts can be valuable. Examine for double images. Could be a double strike. Weigh your coin. Standard weight is 5.67 grams. A wrong planchet will differ. Use magnification. Small cracks, cuts, or layer loss often aren't visible to the naked eye. Selling and protecting your rare coin. Never clean your coin, it destroys value. Get it authenticated by PCGS or NGC before selling. Use major auction houses for high-value coins. Watch market trends. Error coin values are climbing as collector demand grows. Today, we're revealing the fascinating history of the 1999 Georgia state quarter dollar, the most valuable and sought-after errors, and exactly how to check if you've struck gold in your spare change. Stay until the end, because I'll show you a real auction where a single Georgia error quarter sold for more than some people's cars. The birth of the Georgia state quarter. The year was 1999, the start of the U.S. Mint's 50 state quarters program. It was a bold plan: release 5 unique quarters each year, each celebrating a different U.S. state. And Georgia's coin was the 4th release, following Delaware, Pennsylvania, and New Jersey. The Georgia state quarter features the state outline. Off-center strike, $3,000 to $5,000. Double strike error, $7,000 to $10,000. Wrong planchet errors, $15,000 to $25,000. Missing clad layer, $20,000 to $30,000. Auction records that shocked collectors. Real-world sales prove just how much collectors will pay. Off-center 60% strike, MS65 sold for $8,760 in 2020. Double strike with flip over, MS67 fetched $12,650 in 2019. Wrong planchet on dime blank went for $20,000 in 2016. Broad strike MS66 with full details, sold for $25,000 in 2018. How to identify a rare Georgia error quarter? Check the edges. Look for missing reading, possible broad strike. Look for off-center designs. Even slight shifts can be valuable. Inspect the surfaces. For ghost images, die clash, or blobs, cuts. Weigh your coin. A wrong planchet will be lighter or heavier than 5.67 g. Use magnification. Small cracks, missing elements, or layered errors are often invisible to the naked eye. Selling and protecting your treasure. Don't clean your coin, it will ruin the value. Get professional grading from PCGS or NGC. Consider big auction houses for rare pieces. Track market trends. Error coin values are climbing as more collectors join the hunt. The 1999 Delaware state quarter dollar, a coin that launched an entire new era of U.S. coin collecting, and with it, a storm of rare and valuable minting errors. Today, we're diving deep into its fascinating history, shocking high-value errors, and exactly what to look for in your own change. Stay tuned, because you might be sitting on a fortune without even knowing it. The background: in 1999, the U.S. Mint made history by launching the 50-state quarters program, a bold initiative to release 5 unique quarter designs every year, each honoring a U.S. state. And what better way to start than with the very first state to ratify the Constitution? That's right, Delaware. The first state, the 1999 Delaware state quarter, featured the legendary off-center strike, $2,000 to $3,000. Double strike error, $5,000 to $10,000. Wrong planchet error, $15,000 to $25,000. Auction records that shocked collectors. Over the past 2 decades, certain 1999 Delaware-era quarters have caused a stir at major coin auctions. Spitting Horse MS-68 sold for $7,760 in 2018. Off-center 60% strike hammered at $10,500 in 2020. Wrong planchet on Sacagawea dollar blank fetched an astonishing $16,000 in 2015. Double strike with flip over, MS-67 hit $19,650 in 2019. These records prove one thing: condition plus rarity plus dramatic error equals big money. How to identify one? If you're wondering how to find one of these treasures, here's your checklist. Look closely at Caesar Rodney's mouth. A die crack means possible spitting horse. Check for off-center designs. Any shift over 5% could be valuable. Inspect both sides for double images or partial designs. Weigh the coin. Wrong planchet errors will often be lighter or heavier than 5.67 grams. Use magnification. A jeweler's loupe or digital microscope can reveal tiny details invisible to the naked eye. Tips for selling your rare quarter: don't clean the coin, it will destroy its value. Get it authenticated by a trusted grading service like PCGS or NGC. Consider auction houses for high-value errors. Watch the market. Demand for error coins is rising as collectors hunt for missing pieces in their state quarter sets. The 1999 New Jersey state quarter dollar, life-changing money. And today, we're uncovering the fascinating history, the rare mistakes, and the jaw-dropping values of these coins. Stay with me until the very end, because I'll reveal an actual auction result that left seasoned coin collectors stunned. The birth of the New Jersey state quarter, 1999, marked the exciting start of the 50-state quarters program, a monumental project by the U.S. Mint to release 5 new designs each year, honoring every state in the nation. New Jersey's quarter was the third release. After Delaware and Pennsylvania, the coin's design pays tribute to one of the most pivotal moments in American history. The Philadelphia Mint struck over 363 million of these quarters. Off-center strike, $12,000 to $15,000. Double strike error, $19,000 to $24,000. Wrong planchet error, $35,000 to $45,000. Missing clad layer, $65,000 to $70,000. Auction sales that shocked the coin world. Some examples of record-breaking sales include: off-center 65% strike, MS-66 sold for $38,000 in 2020. Flip over double strike, MS-67 realized $50,000 in 2019. Wrong planchet on dime blank sold for $60,000 in 2016. Broad strike MS-66 with sharp details brought $5,000 in 2018. How to check your New Jersey quarters. Here's your step-by-step search guide. Inspect the edges. Smooth edges may indicate a broad strike. Look for off-center designs. Even slight shifts can be valuable. Check for doubled designs, a sign of a double strike. Weigh your coin. The standard weight is 5.67 grams. A wrong planchet will differ. Use magnification. Small die cracks, cuts, or layer issues are often invisible without close inspection. Selling and preserving your treasure. Never clean your coin. It will destroy the surface and value. Get it authenticated and graded by PCGS or NGC. Use reputable auction houses for high-value coins. Follow the market. Error coin demand is growing.